From having the dreams of winning the quadruple in Klopp's last season as a Liverpool manager to being single EFL Cup winners, getting knocked out of the Europa League at Anfield, fizzling out of the Premier League title race in Everton's hands, and Klopp arguing with Sulla on the touchline, this is not an ending that Liverpool fans would have wanted to Jurgen Klopp's era. So what really happened to Klopp's farewell party? To begin with, Liverpool were not expected to be in the title conversations at the beginning of the season, well, at least by most of the football fans, having finished fifth the previous season. However, after a summer rebuild of the midfield bringing in Mac Allister, Endo, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, Klopp was ready to go again one last time. Liverpool had a good start to the season, going on unbeaten run before that run come to a controversial end against Tottenham. Luis Diaz's goal was called offside by the referee. Later the PGMOL, the refereeing organization, admitted that the goal should have stood. Curtis Jones got a red card for a challenge on Bissouma. Diogo Jota also got a red card, leaving Liverpool with 9 men on the field. Spurs won it 2-1 after a late own goal by Joel Matip. During the course of the season, Klopp dropped an interview that devastated many Liverpool fans. He announced that he will be stepping down as the Liverpool manager at the end of the season. The main reason behind his decision was that he had run out of energy and was tired. This announcement brought the conversation, "Do it for Klopp." The fans wanted their legendary manager to have a good ending to his era at Liverpool, and now the pressure was on the players to deliver for their coach. Liverpool were still in all competitions: the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Europa League and the Carabao Cup. The thought of Klopp winning the quadruple in his last season was what Liverpool fans dreamed of. Liverpool had a good run in the EFL Cup, reaching the finals where they faced Chelsea. Klopp had a squad that was depleted with injuries and he had to turn to the academy. Klopp's kids had a purpose and were more determined than Chelsea. Liverpool ended up winning from Van Dijk's header, and Klopp's quadruple dreams were much alive. However, the quadruple hopes would not last for long. Liverpool faced Man United, who always seemed to turn up against Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Liverpool lost 4-3 through Amad Diallo's late winner in extra time. There were still hopes for a treble after the United loss. However, the month of April proved to be the end of all hopes Liverpool fans had. Liverpool struggled, reducing their treble hopes to a single EFL Cup they had won. Crystal Palace inflicted Liverpool their first loss at Anfield in the league since October 2022. Isa's goal in the 14th minute was enough to taint Liverpool's title hopes. Liverpool were known for their late comebacks throughout the season, but this time they just couldn't manage to find a goal with big chances missed. They bounced back with a 3-1 win against Fulham, but only to follow it up with a 2-0 loss against Everton, the Merseyside derby. Goals from Branthwaite and Dominic Calvert-Lewin gave Everton their first win in the Merseyside derby since 2010 at Goodison Park. This loss completely took them out of the Premier League title race. A draw at West Ham made things worse, with Liverpool fans having to witness their legends Mo Salah and Klopp arguing with each other on the touchline. That is the point where Liverpool fans gave up on the season. In Europe, Liverpool haven't had it easy either. Some Liverpool fans had already started fantasizing a final between Xabi Alonso and Klopp in the Europa League, but things really turned out the opposite. Liverpool were one of the favourites to win the Europa League, but a 3-0 loss to Atlanta at Anfield ended any Klopp's hopes of winning anything in Europe. In the second leg, Salah's solo goal wasn't enough and Liverpool got knocked out. There are some factors that could have contributed to the Liverpool drop-off. Throughout the season, Liverpool's defense has been leaky. They are the team that has conceded the most goals in the first half this season. However, no other team has won more points from a losing position than Klopp's side. This is because of Liverpool's attack, Salah, Jota and Diaz being clinical in front of goal. A deep in Salah's form since coming back from AFCON and after recovering from an injury have contributed to Liverpool's fall-off. His form has been bad to the point that Klopp has been benching him and playing other players instead. Even when he has been starting games, him and Nunez have been missing big chances that could have kept Liverpool in the title conversations. Even if the end of Klopp's era at Liverpool is not what Liverpool fans would have wanted, with no doubt Klopp has been one of the best managers in the Premier League who pushed Pep to the limits. Klopp will always be remembered as a man who won trophies playing his style in his own way, going against Pep's influence on most of managers in the league. Do you think Liverpool will find another manager of Klopp's stature anytime soon? Comment down below.